For Pudge?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
PARIVISION, 9 class has a chance to eliminate Quinn from a tournament.
Yeah.
This isn't just fun and games. This is extremely try-hard. They're pulling out the secret strategies. They could have won they could have won the finals with this strategy, but they're pulling it now so they can humiliate Quinn with a Pudge.
Put him in the dirt. Does he have the clown cosmetic?
No, he has the alligator head.
What's the rating on the alligator head Lacoste?
It's okay. Like, definitely not up there with the clown and the toy Pudge.
Yeah, those are the classics. All right, well, let's see if this debut Pudge will indeed put Gaimin Gladiators 6 feet under, or at least in a tiebreaker, because that's the worst that can happen to them. Cap and Avery, it's all you.
Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one, I think.
Fresh meat, Austin. Everybody loves fresh meat. They love flesh hooks. They love abuse of your own team. And Pudge gives you all of it in one tiny fat capsule of man meat.
We are going to have a first blood fight. They are running at 9 class. They want to kill him. A stomp on it 2. The orb over the top. And that will be your first blood. And soon second blood as well as Ducalis on a sliver of HP. Ace, he's not able to finish him off. But Malady also doesn't die. So still 1 for 0. No one taking some damage on his way out. Back to the mid lane. Quinn is going to have a huge advantage, if not a kill advantage here. No one knows he's dead. He just takes the fight to Tofu, hoping the Eidolons will finish him off. They will not. Gaimin Gladiators will succeed in keeping all their heroes alive, getting 2 kills, and getting 3 bounty runes. 3 bounty runes.
3. Let's not overrate it too much. Now, this is the point in the Pudge game where you go and report him for picking Pudge, because he just fed first blood and ruined the game. And you know he's not going to hit the hooks because, you know, this guy last picked Pudge on your team or something. So we're right on schedule, and we're right on schedule. I have a lot of faith in PARIVISION.
Gaimin Gladiators start with an 1,100 net worth lead. Pretty decent.
Irrelevant.
Okay, Ducalis just got a kill, and Ace almost dead. So top lane looks very strong for PARIVISION.
I mean, Pudge doesn't care about net worth.
That's true.
The hero doesn't care about either team's net worth.
That is very true.
Doesn't even care about his own net worth.
Ain't that the truth?
Is Meat Hook the best spell in Dota?
Yeah, 100%.
The correct answer.
The Titanic will be gunned down by Tofu, proving that guns are better than arrows. Bow and arrows, I suppose.
I mean, that depends on trying to take down.
Yeah. It's better to take down with a bow and arrow.
Gorilla. See if we can land some hooks down here, huh? I mean, this is all eyes on this lane. Let's be realistic. This start is absolutely terrible for PARIVISION. They have some work to do here.
Can you take this fight? I don't think you can. Pudge is getting more and more strength. You got to be careful, Malady. This is the 9 class Pudge who's got rotten core as a facet.
Yeah, he's going to right-click some noobs this game. That's a flesh heap on the board. Number 1, meat grows.
Heap grows larger. What about this mid-tanking? You have any faith in this?
It's definitely not as good as it used to be. Does less damage? Sure, it's definitely been nerfed, but honestly, I kind of believe in anything in no one's hands right now. This guy's just been cooking everybody.
He has been on a heater of late.
I'm not sure how much the hero matters when it comes to him, because he's just playing super damn well. Otis going to DM. Things are still game in favor, but for how long? How long can you avoid getting hooked? Doom.
Keep waiting for 9 class to throw them around, but he doesn't throw them lightly. I guess there's a lot of gunk in the lane.
Yeah, Terrorblade is not the easiest carry to hook.
And he's got his own Enigma Eidolons blocking him out sometimes. Running down no one. You still believe in this hero?
I retract everything I've said in this game so far. I am now Gaimin Gladiators fan.
We're up 2K with Quinn being able to get that kill mid. And he's going to be putting himself back to full resources by playing around that tower and phase shifting as well. So away he goes. Water rune secured.
He's very far ahead level-wise. This is kind of absurd.
Brawl out. 9 class with his rot. Oh no, the hook.
Yeah.
Hit an illusion? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, time to report him again.
I mean, at this rate, he might as well have not leveled hook. Done for beat shield.
I mean, if he gets 2 more deaths, I think you're in the abandoned territory. That's what usually happens with the Pudges on my team. Like, if you get 5 deaths before the 7 or 8 minute mark.
Your Pudges abandoned?
Yeah, they just abandon out of disgrace.
Oh, that's really nice.
Or,
I
or AFK found.
I was about to say, mine just go AFK and hook neutrals for the rest of the game.
Same deal. Oh! Abandoned my ass! He should have abandoned all hope.
Satanic walked into the silence there, stopping the multi-shot, so DeCallis will have to get the kill.
You gotta chase him. Flesh Heap, what are you doing?
He's on to the next hook. Gonna hook Ace.
He's gonna get him here. You can just feel it. You can feel it.
Oh, got him again. Hooked back, ensnared, pull back, reeled in.
The flesh grows.
Nice coil, though. Quinn's got a clean house on this one.
This is really good for the puck. I don't know if that was worth it, to be honest. But it looked cool.
He got a flesh heap stack.
It was worth it for him.
Yeah, worth it.
It's not really worth it for the team.
Who cares about the team?
That's why you pick Pudge.
That's true.
That is the embodiment of the hero. I don't care team. I care that I will have fun this game.
Does leave DM alone. Enigma is one of the better offlaners to be in that position.
I think DM is pretty used to it.
Yeah, I mean, he's been laned with 9 class for a while now.
Yeah, I think
he knows what he's getting in.
I almost think at some point he just hopes 9 class doesn't show up.
Ooh. Malady takes the amp damage away from no one. He would have died if he gave up that amp damage to the Sand King. Surely missed the dead shot. Tofu. Oh, another hook into the burrow strike, and just he's like done. That, Quinn is done with the game.
Yeah, he's GG and mid. Roaming Pudge, no one call. That is a demoralizer and a half.
Avery, you said that this hero is particularly good against Quinn Callahan.
It is. He got another one.
Oh. Body blocking him underneath the tower. Level 5. He doesn't have thunder. He's done.
He's a monster. Just when you thought he was about to tap out, he is straight back in. This Pudge is a beast right now.
5 flesh heap stacks.
He's gonna be level 6 almost off this. Is he the highest level in the game? It's close.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, Puck's level.
Puck had coil in that top lane fight.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah,
he might
a little bit.
He might be soon. Use up the shadow amulet. This is right on target. This is exactly where you want to be.
Yep.
You know, you feed the early game, you give away first blood, you creep your lane, then you get a few cheeky hooks. Your team's like, okay, I can see why this guy's like our level 25, level 30 Pudge, right? You know, he's got some moves. Then you buy the shadow amulet. You can AFK later once the game goes bad because you offer nothing in the team play. Gearing up for that scale.
That sounds good.
He's moving top. Hunting. He wants some centaur.
The reel into the hook.
Where are you going, son?
He's just going to try and keep you out. That will be successful. Vanguard protects him.
That was a good move.
Meter rotation coming in. Tofu. He had a ward on him. And if 9 class can set it up. Okay, never mind. The silence is going to make things really bad. No one can't really epicenter off of that because he's got level 1 burrow strike.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Be his 5th death by the 8-minute mark, but he also has 5 flesh heat. So it's kind of hard to tell if he's griefing or not.
Standard Pudge fare, really?
Yeah, he's walking that thin line, you know, that tightrope.
Mm-hmm.
If where he goes next. Oh, he's got a smoke out because he doesn't have TP. Yeah, that you gotta do what you gotta do on this hero, you know. See if you can land another hook on Quinn. That would be the backbreaker. That would be the true demoralizer. Quinn does not like getting hooked by Pudges. He, of course, has no respect for Pudge players.
Well, he hit the hook, but I don't think he wanted to hit that hook.
No, that's not who you want right there. It does have Dismember up.
No one's going to go for him. Two-man Burrow Strike. You can try an epicenter here. It's kind of awkward spot right now underneath that silence area. Now he's going to try and pop it to cause. He needs to song on Quinn.
Yeah,
he songed, but he didn't hit the AoE.
Not their finest moment here.
To stop the heroes. Very awkward.
The calling has really made these early fights incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
Positioning all these heroes. Very awkward. Still 9 class looking for the hook here. Ethan want the hook right now.
So many heroes. Oh.
Running into Malady. Want Malady. Okay, did want Malady.
Well, wrong tree to hook, I suppose. Epicenter for the power rune. All in to kill Malady and get the rune. It's not even there. They get the kill on Malady, though. And they get out.
Number 6, he's growing.
Another one.
Get the hook here. And haste for Quinn. Nice little rune.
It's going to be very nice.
Immune to the hooks now for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the whole time this is happening, DM's just taking bottom tower for free and Satanic farm. So I don't think PARIVISION are too sad about this at all.
No, they're making a mess of the mid lane. And all the distraction is paying off. Of course, they are still free farming on the Terrorblade and Centaur as well, so.
I think that was going to be inevitable. How much you're going to be able to do to stop these heroes. You'd always have the sleep black hole combo if Gaimin clumped too much. Something to keep in mind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've got a lot of good. They'll be able to set up for multi-shot, set up for black hole, precast epicenter, maybe a hook off of the song. Yeah, they did. All 4 of their heroes synergize pretty well with this.
And also song and hook the Naga into you. Very next level comp.
That makes no sense. I haven't seen the Stampede used yet. Maybe with this placement they got going on here, or maybe it's just a free tower. No one coiled up. Burrow Strike, but the silence lasts too long. So much burst damage. Damn. It's a level 10 puck.
Be nice to be able to go for these aggressive plays and always have that Stampede. You got a haste rune there anyway, but we'll get another power rune here. This is classic Gaimin Gladiators, playing through the mid lane, getting the power runes, taking your tower, opening your space. No one getting shut down. Even with the blink on the Sand King, they can't find the aggressive move. This is where Gaimin can find an edge in this series. Keep snowballing. Take advantage of the 5v4 as 9 class.
Gets baited into the... Oh, got a good hook onto the Centaur midway through the Stampede. That protects Satanic. Satanic's going to kill Ace as a result. Our poor hero Pudge will die for that, but well worth it.
No flesh heap, though. What's that?
The sacrifices had to be made.
Oh, look at this play bottom.
With the Blink Dagger reveal, Watson can't see the hero that he needs to sunder, and so he'll die.
I mean, that's no one. This guy always finds some openings. Such a tough player to shut down right now. Will killed your Terrorblade. Satanic shows up just to act like he was useful.
It's going to be a rough matchup, too. Terrorblade, Drow Ranger.
Yeah, it's a pretty good Drow game when you look at it. You have Stampede, but it's a good matchup versus pretty much everything else.
Yeah, Puck's a mobile hero that can get on top of you, but Gust is very destructive for Puck.
Not a fun spell.
Yeah, it's a hard hero to actually gap close and survive. Shield the rune for Quinn. That might let him get a bit more aggressive. And Ace is about to complete the Crimson Guard. I'm just never sure if I believe in, like, completing out the aura item before Blink Dagger Centaur, you know?
Because you've never played in these pro games, Austin.
Some pro games.
And I can tell you, when you go Blink, and then you feel pressured to have to find something with it, and you don't, because teams easily read that move, it feels real bad.
You can still have Blade Mail Vanguard, then Blink, that's what I'm saying.
But it's just,
You wouldn't be pressured because you could still farm off the map, but you would have opportunities to be able to make the play.
those opportunities will not exist.
Well, you can't just say it won't exist. You can't just say that.
How tall are you, Austin? How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
You're 6 foot. 6'0"?
Yes.
That sounds a little sus, but we'll go with it.
Okay.
Let's say I put your 6'0".
I'm down to be measured.
I put your 6'0" ass in a gym against Michael Jordan. Okay.
Okay.
And you're going, you say, my game plan is I'm going to dunk on his ass. Is that realistic?
No, because I can't dunk.
Exactly.
This analogy makes no
So
sense.
you shouldn't be buying Blink on Centaur when there's nothing to blink on. You ain't blinking on Michael Jordan. Doesn't make any sense. Just accept it and move on.
Okay. Manta for the Drow Ranger. Now he's Michael Jordan because now he can dodge this stuff.
No, the analogy's done. What is going on here?
Something really, really bad.
He got hooked. That's what happened there.
Hooked into an epicenter. They do find a Satanic on the other side of the map. So it's a trade-off of carries.
Well, one of them got killed by Pudge.
That is true.
That's way more infuriating.
One of them got a permanent upgrade to their strength.
9 class finding some openings in this game. The tilt Gaimin.
He'd run at him. Dead shot on DM, putting him right into the stomp base. Oh, the Naga Siren illusion blocked out the hook.
They're pretty clumped here.
Is this going to be a two-man black hole? Can Tofu do anything to stop it? Dead shot does manage to stop it. No one hits the burrow strike on through that black hole. They're not dead yet. The auras of Ace helping them survive, but now Satanic is here to start delivering some damage. Watson, is he going to sunder to save Ace? Okay, can't even get that opportunity. He got hooked back. Now a jump in from no one for more. Burrow strike onto 2. Chase after Malady. Quinn's dicing up the back lines though. Does finally manage to kill that Enigma. Watson will deliver the damage on the 9 class. Fighting for it. No one. Gonna play distance here. Trying to get another blink Burrow strike in. Quinn ends up going down.
Might want Watson here. No Thunderer.
Is Watson gonna get out? Looks like they stopped chasing.
Super chaotic fight, but ultimately, Black Hole does some serious damage there. No one just skirting in and out of that. He gets so many really good burrow strikes off. Well, Pudge hooks.
Why can't we be friends?
That'll do it.
Be friends?
A fight for Gaimin in the end. I mean, yeah, Watson stays alive, but the fact you lose Quinn, that stings. It really stings. And this Glimmer Cape just ruined him. So tanky.
Yeah, they massively misread their damage in that situation.
It's dead shot from Tofu to stop this. There was no other way to stop it in that situation. Pudge is continuing the hunt.
Got another one. DM, if you can get the Malefice, they could get the kill, but couldn't get close enough, even with the Chalice aiding him in the movement speed.
I mean, that's 10 flesh heaps. Eaten up.
He's getting pretty big. Pretty tanky. In room bottom.
Also do the black hole hook combo.
Where you hook the Enigma away from
Yeah, and the whole stuff
the
going.
like silence or overgrowth of the
That's
tree.
right.
Right.
Don't underestimate that.
I think it's fair to underestimate that.
Yeah, not as powerful as Glimpse Black Hole.
That is 100% true.
Yeah, you are a master combinator. Oh, that's gonna finish up no one's axe here. Gold Arcane Rune on top of it. Satanics level 14. The damage is coming online for PARIVISION. That is scary if you're gaming, because the question is, did you get enough out of this early game? And the fact you're down 2k gold,
Yeah, you definitely did not get enough.
you really did not. And this is a scary lineup to scale into. Rao, Enigma, Naga. Like, fights are never going to be easy unless you get a really solid jump. I do think Quinn can be the real X factor in this game. Like, the scale on the puck could be pretty hard for PARIVISION to deal with. You have Burrow Strike, and maybe you can chain that into something. You can always sleep and try and go on him, but you can seriously do some damage in this game.
They're definitely going to need him to step up, because this Terrorblade, I don't think, can carry it alone. Just impossible against a Draw Ranger. Too tough of a matchup. Maybe if he can hit the right butterfly timing, but again, they're down in net worth, so unlikely.
Looking at Ace again.
Pipe almost done for Ace. He is extremely tanky. Blade Mail, Crimson Guard, Pipe. You're not playing around this guy. Probably not doing something right. Because
You can't really force objectives here. I mean, you could just mana for the Roche, but it's scary into the Naga sleep. Tormentor is available. Gaimin are all around middle of the map right now. Rather take the fight than force anything. Unfortunately for them, PARIVISION are just ahead of the curve right now. That's an easy Tormentor right there. And a shard for the Pudge. Get that old facet. You know, damage based on distance.
I didn't know it reduced the cooldown of Meat Hook by 50% if you hook an ally.
Yeah, that was Valve's way of saying, you know, this is still a viable support.
Class took that to heart.
He did, and look at him go, man. 5-7-8 on his way to a triple-double on the big man. I get to see that every day.
Gaimin Gladiators have a plan.
Everybody has a plan, Austin, until you get hooked in the face. Your plan goes out the window.
PARIVISION are farming up. They're also about to hit the double aura timing. Crimson Guard almost done for DM. Oh no.
Well, who was that trying to? 9 class seeing ghosts out here.
Testing hook.
I mean, honestly, there's some mind games and you just hook random spots, and then it makes the enemy think you have wards there.
Sure. Oh, range creep intercepted that hook. This is not the greatest positioning for them now. Coil is going to hit on DM as well. He's going to go after him. Stampede's going to be used to give chase, but no one.
Careful.
He's bumping that epicenter. They got to be careful not to stumble into this one. Attempted hook almost got Quinn. That would have been a nasty one.
Tickled his ass right there.
Surprised no one did not actually go for that epicenter. There was oh, you got him into the gust, instant kill.
You got.
Why can't we be friends?
That 9 class Pudge, he boomed.
Got his ass real good. And he's going an Aghanim Scepter. And from all the bonus strength that he has, it might actually work.
There's no way this is the item, but
How is that not hit?
yeah, I don't know.
It was inside of him. Was it not?
Yeah,
It was inside of him.
It's about as close to a colonoscopy as you're gonna see in
That
Dota
was
2.
right up the ass.
Maybe I do think some of the Pudge hook cosmetics are deceiving though.
Yeah.
Because the actual hitbox is at the base of the hook instead of the center.
Yeah.
I don't know how different it is based on the different ones, but I swear some of them are like, it grazes you, you're insta hooked. Others you have to be in the man's soul.
That one was pretty deep. Might have touched Noggle.
That's not what I meant. God, it takes you to the Always Sunny in Philly. I'm not gonna say that joke.
Quincy and God after that hook.
Seeing God or someone's looking at some X-rays right now. Is
3-man smoke up from PARIVISION.
Looking for the hooks. Looking for something.
Looking for
trouble, maybe.
the burrows.
He's actually close to an ag.
Ah, man.
Why does he even want it this game though? Is he literally just, I just want to be able to farm and scale and do another core? Because
Yeah.
the heal restoration reduction doesn't seem that good here.
No.
Pretty irrelevant against Terrorblade in particular. I don't know if I believe in this.
It's pretty badass.
It is badass.
Gotta admit that.
It is badass. I mean, he's gonna get real fat in more ways than one here.
Like pH fat or
Flesh heaps plus gold. I guess the other argument though in this game is if you look at how PARIVISION like to play, and especially when they have stuff like Naga Siren and Enigma, there's an argument I think they would believe they can always control the map, and therefore they can always split push and stall the game. So why not build to scale?
Sure.
If you can if stuff goes wrong, you just split push, and then you have an extra scaling option. You're also not likely going to end the game quickly here. You know, I feel like I'm talking myself into this. That can't be good.
Well, you've already talked yourself into support Pudge in the first place, so.
Look, anything is viable in Dota if you're playing well.
PARIVISION playing perhaps the best here at DreamLeague. Jumped on by Ace. Ace doesn't really have the damage to kill Pudge.
See you later.
Almost got hooked.
Right, if you actually look back over time at no one. Get out of here.
Stampede to run him down. They've got him caught. All right, big pickup.
You got way too greedy on that wave. Push the other lanes out here with the illusions and junk.
There's a support Naga Siren pushing into your tier 2. How spread out PARIVISION is.
Not a lot of catch to find Eucalyptus in this game. Kind of have to pick your poison here as Gaimin and just trust that you will hit a good timing with some Aegises. Anyway, one of those things, I feel like most of the Pudge picks that have happened in Pro Dota, either Dendi or a team that was destroying a tournament so hard that they then pick Pudge. The pseudo fuck around, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you think of VP at that summit where they did the all hero challenge.
Yep.
They picked Pudge in there. It's like
Wings at TI Finals, game
Wings
1.
picked it in a TI final. That's really Giga Chad.
Yeah.
How many teams would do that?
And Class standing up on the high ground for a hook. Trying to contest the Roshan. Does Ace know what could be hitting him soon? Got this ward. Did they actually see 9 Class at any point?
I was looking at the radius. I don't think they did. He had to go in front of that tree on the cliff.
Smoke wrapping around. They have Naga Siren to put vision inside the pit.
He gets hooked, and the fight's just over. Class he might throw a blind there.
Yeah, he knows the puck is up there somewhere.
It's a hard Roche to force against the anti-clump that PARIVISION have with Naga long into potential black hole epicenter. Ag's done for no one.
I mean, they would be underneath the ward right now if they broke some of this smoke. Oh, almost caught no one. They still get him inside the waiting rig with the coil.
A dead shot to push back some of these heroes. And a song to reset. A half HP Sand King. Song for Coil, trying to get the hook, but with the haste rune, Ace is able to slip away. Now he's going to go back in. Two-man stomp. His team a little slow to be able to follow this. He pops the Stampede, helping them catch up. Malady hits a big overgrowth. Immediately the Manta from Satanic, but he's backing away, and they're chasing after DM. Watson's got to be careful. Whole Burrow Strike doesn't land, and Hurricane Pipe pushes him away. Meanwhile, the puck got silenced.
Satanic had his number.
Tofu is now going to pop the ultimate and try and get rid of the Malphus, but he'll be one-man black hold. Jump forward, Burrow Strike, hits Ace. And a hook back in to finish him off.
Come to the big man, the flesh heaps, they grow. A extremely clutch silence from Satanic. That just Quinn off guard, and that felt like the fight. Again, if the puck goes down, lose so much of your sustained damage. Watson is not going to be able to carry versus a Drow with double high ground on him. He has to run up one ramp, and then there's Drow on another high ground relative to him. Yeah, that's just a brutal place to fight Gaimin. And as you watch that fight develop, that was just not the jump to take there as Ace. Nice little cinematic. See Quinn go in here on this orb.
Like, Ace hits that two-man stomp, his team is so far away.
Like, look, he gets silenced out of that orb.
Damn.
Frame perfect, basically. Really good position from Satanic in that fight. He played it so far back. He was hiding in those trees. I think Quinn just basically didn't even see him there.
And the pickoffs continue.
Guy's just good, man.
He's really, like, really good.
I think he's one of the few players we've had in the last 4 or 5 years where there was so much hype around him, and he's absolutely lived up to the hype immediately. Yeah. And it wasn't just like, oh, this guy's really high MMR and he can farm really well. Like, you watch what he does in team fights and across such a wide array of heroes. Fuck, man. You do not want to play against him right now.
And a song set up into the gust.
Missed it that time.
Missed the silence.
That's kind of cursed in there.
But I think there's no way out, so. Does it really matter?
Oof. Back-to-back deaths for Quinn. That is not what you want to see here. Gaimin fan. He's so much of your scale in this game. I'm even going to try on Ace. I mean, what's the point, right?
Yeah, he's extremely tanky. It doesn't really do much damage for him, so you can kind of ignore this Centaur most of the time. Another Tormentor for PARIVISION.
Efficient.
This one is for no one, so some extra epicenter pulses.
Gem will come out on Ducalis. You're going to start to take over this map. Ags, Pudge is farming. Naga and the Enigma are pushing in the waves. Drow's hard to find. The map will be very difficult for Gaimin Gladiators to control. They're falling behind. Your one way to control it was this puck being elusive and split pushing. Real tough to do that when you just had back-to-back deaths. Now you get a little skittish. You went for this nullifier buildup. It's not paid off so far.
No, it hasn't. He falls, but Quinn still makes his jump. Hits him with the nullifier, jumps to the orb. He still coils him. And I don't think the team really wants to follow that. Now they're going to jump stomp. Oh, nice reaction with the Burrow Strike, but the stomp still lands. Satanic. Half HP, hit the silence onto Quinn, but now they have Watson here. Can they finish off Satanic? The epicenter goes down, and Watson, his illusions are going fast. They drop everything they have on the Terror Blade, and they make short work of him. He did not last long.
Lucky to escape in that fight as well. So much damage.
One more hook for the road.
Why not?
Another flesh heap stack.
16. That's 27 strength. Honestly, that's a lot. He has 3k HP. He got the 4-man shield as well. Tough 4-man shield. Extra armor on that. This boy is beefy.
Amateur.
It's a problem. There's a lot of problems.
Panic. Haunting them with chat wheel lines while hitting their base.
It is backing up the trash talk. It'll be a lane of barracks with only 15 seconds left on the Terrorblade. No way the Gaimin Gladiators can stop this. Still have tier 2s up, so PARIVISION just going to take this. And maybe take that tier 2.
You know what the worst part of losing to Pudge in a versus a pro team is? You can't even blame the draft.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, how do you go back and have a discussion where it was a draft issue when the enemy picked Pudge? Like, you know you just got outplayed. Like, you just straight up outskilled. You can't rely on that excuse anymore.
It's true. Dump on the Pudge. It is so damn tanky, though. Tofu has to pop his ultimate. The multi-shot is going after him. Ace almost dies, but they got that kill. And it looks like Satanic might lose his ages here. No one goes in with his epicenter. Oh my, what a stinger! Jesus Christ, he just wiped them all!
The pops off those stingers were absolutely straight nasty.
That was some sick work. Revenant's Brooch, Aghanim's Sand King with a shard goes in with the level 20 talent. Oh, he had a good time with that one. The caustic finale, the final sting explosion. Oh, so many things lined up perfectly for no one to get that ultra kill.
Watson took so much damage off the passive there. He took 860 damage off the caustic finale. All those pops just redirecting the damage straight to that Terrorblade. It's like a Sand King's dream right there. Pop them one by one. God damn. That's what I'm saying, dude. I would trust him on any hero in this meta. I think he's just outplaying everybody.
Just flat out good. 9 class hitting another hook, this time on Ace. Not a hero they want to go on. Trying to bait in Gaimin Gladiator. Oh! Oh, there's still a black hole. Oh no, that's gonna be a 3-man black hole. Oh no, that's a 3-man burrow strike. It's done.
Yeah, you're not doing much more in this game, as Gaimin Gladiators are gonna have a lot to think about going into game 2. Fighting for survival, perhaps.
Yeesh.
Man, losing to Pudge is not fun. It really is not fun. And you had other problems in this game too. I think the team fights just become really difficult if you can't build more momentum in this game. The split pushing action from the Naga Siren support becomes really